Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. All students, I hope that you all are fine. Alhamdulillah. It's English period now for the students of class 6, and students, today we are going to do an exercise from our lesson, the toy box. But before moving to that, let's recite dua. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi zidni ilma. Ameen summa ameen. So students, we are going to do exercise from our textbook. Here it is, and the exercise given on page number 58, exercise number D, which is related to reading with expressions. Now what does it mean? Let's understand it first. When we talk physically, तो हम जब बात कर रहे होते हैं, we have so many expressions on our faces. We show anger, we show love, and we show that we are talking very gently, and this is how we show our action on our face. Similarly, when we are reading anything, there are some expressions in there in that reading. For example, how we can show the expression that if we have full stop at the end of the sentence. So when we are going to complete our sentence, our voice will slow down because our sentence is going to complete. So this is how we can show the expression in our reading. Now let's read some points over on the board. I am reading it for you, so you will have an idea that what type of expressions you have to be very careful in reading. So number one, here it is. A sentence starts with capital letter. It's a part of punctuation. You all have read a punctuation concept in your previous classes, and you learned in your punctuation part that we always start our sentence with the capital letter. We don't hear about that what the word is. Is it a noun, it is a proper noun or whatever. We always start that sentence with the capital letter. That हमारा जो sentence होता है, if it is a simple sentence, so we end it with the full stop. If it is a question, so we ends it with the question mark. And if it is there is something very exciting and we have to show to our reader, so we put exclamation mark on after that sentence. Now, how you will give the expression in such sentences? As I have told you earlier, that when there is a full stop at the end of the sentence, so we make our voice slow down. And when there is a question mark, so we show in our voice that we are asking something. We will change our intonation. And when it is exclamation mark, so we show when we are reading. For example, that if it is written that wow, so how and there is an exclamation mark at the end. So how I will read it? Wow. This is how when I will read it, so the listener will can get the idea that there is something very exciting. So this is how we have to be very careful about giving expression while reading. Last point is, the comma breaks up the sentence and shows pause. Now when there is a comma in the sentence, we have to think about that here is the sentence is break up, and now we have to give a pause here. For example, in the last sentence, as you can see that I have put after full stop a comma. So how I will read? I will read like this. Now listen to me. Ends with full stop, question mark. So this is how we have to give a pause or a break in the sentence when there is a comma. Now don't worry, I am reading a paragraph for you as well, so you will get a clear idea that, and you have to notice me very carefully, listen to me very carefully, that how I am giving expression while reading a paragraph. The paragraph is the last paragraph of your chapter, that is the toy book. I am going to read this paragraph for you. Listen to me very carefully. This paragraph for the punctuation I am reading for you. Now listen to me very carefully that how I am giving expressions to my reading. The woman, Frances, was employed to help in the house. Her husband, Jack, was given the job of gardener and handyman. The coal bunker and store rooms were cleaned, damp-proofed and painted. The rubbish from the side of the house was removed
and shrubs were planted. Everything worked out well for all of us. The spooky house became a warm and comforting home.
So that's all for today's lesson. If you have any query, you can ask me. I would like to suggest you that read any paragraph from your textbook and find out these expressions in that and try to give expressions in your reading. So that's all for today. I am Andy. If you have any query, you can ask me. Take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.